For the person who wants luxury, comfort and go anywhere ability. Range Rover, of course, basically were the founders of the segment of the go anywhere luxury vehicle. This is the Velar, which is the latest in the Range Rover range, and it's the bigger than the Evoque, but not quite as large as the full-on Range Rovers, but it's still a pretty big vehicle. You can see it's got some pretty mean, aggressive looking lines. You've got very large 20-inch wheels over here to give you ability to go off-road, to take you around, to go where you want. It's quite a long vehicle as well, and you can see, of course, the floating roof, as they call it, with the contrasting black roof over here as well. All of these to just give you the impressions of exactly what kind of vehicle you're dealing with. Round to a pretty large boot, of course, with hands-free operation, which just makes life so easy. And you've got a very nice large boot. And something that I do appreciate on a vehicle of this sort is you've even got a full-sized spare wheel for a change, not one of these other little jobbies that you do get. So all these features are over here. Press the button to close the tailgate, of course, which just makes it, as far as I'm concerned. And then, just to tell you, there are numerous models in the range, but the one we're testing is the top of the range, P380 HSE. HSE, of course, is trim, which means it's the luxury trim. P380 in a Land Rover, Range Rover speak means it's the supercharged petrol 3-litre V6, putting out 280 kilowatts, 450 Newton meters of torque. That's a lot. And let me tell you, it's a lot of power that you got under the bonnet and under your right foot in this vehicle that you can really enjoy. But Range Rover is also very much about what it's like and what goes on the inside. As always, starting from the driver's view, you've got full instrumentation. You can see we've averaged approximately 12 litres per 100 kilometers on our test in this vehicle. And that may sound a bit heavy, but you've got to consider this is a large vehicle. It's big, it's heavy, and it's got that power, which make all the difference combined. You also do have, you can see just in front of me, heads-up display as well on this one, which is telling me I'm in park and even shows lane departure warning, little lines over there, and of course your navigation does show there as well as in the center of the dash when you're about to come to an instruction on navigation. So all of those are over there as well. Overall, you'll see this is really comfort, luxury all the way, and we'll show you lots more of the features right now. One of the features of the Velar is you've got your dual screens, which is something very unusual, where the upper screen over here is, of course, your navigation, as always, and all your navigation information, your telephone, your media, all of those are over there, very easy to operate. Navigation works very well. Very simple to work. All of those are there as standard. Then you come down over here to the settings for the vehicle, and there are so many it would take me a long time to show you all of them, but you can see at the moment the multi-mode transmission is set in comfort mode. There's an eco, and there's of course dynamic, which if you want to have a bit more fun, you can have more fun. Then you go across over here and you start getting to your off-road settings as well, grass, gravel, snow program, etc. Just at the press of a button you can change all of these modes. That is what is so amazing about a vehicle of this type, of course. And although it's such a luxury vehicle, we all know it is totally capable off-road as well. Of course, something that my better half really loves on this vehicle is you go into the setting over here and you even have massage functions and heating functions on your seat at the press of a button. Easy as that, and you can set massage, etc. All beautifully done. Over here you come down to, I can't show you now because the car is running, but the rising, rotating transmission selector that's standard on the Jaguar Land Rover vehicles these days. And of course you simply turn it, and for example you're going to reverse, which then immediately puts on your reverse camera, among many other things, with your overhead view there as well. So all of these features, of course, are standard on this vehicle, and all of them work exceptionally well. You've got every possible safety feature as well available on this vehicle. If I had to go into it now, it would take us all day to run through all of them and tell you all of them as well. But of course, they are all there and available for you. Safety, active cruise control, active braking, cross traffic warning, things like that. Also, now that I do have the vehicle in off-road mode, you can see on the center of the dashboard, it's giving you the legend of exactly where your diffs are, whether they're locked or not locked. And believe it or not, even on the heads-up display over there, you can see it's telling you what mode you're in. So you're getting all of these kind of features over here. But now, going back to being a Range Rover, look at the quality, look at the stitching, look at the beautiful cream-colored leather over here, the gloss, everything over here that is really quality and tells you it's quality. Panoramic roof is standard on this vehicle, and of course, rear infotainment screens even for the family and for the kids if you're in that mode as well. All of this comes on this vehicle. I've said before, and I'll have to say again, if I have to start telling you everything, this video would be way too long. But it really does have it all. So what's the price you're going to pay for it? Well, for this version, and without any extras on it, you're looking at 1.375 million rand. Yes, it's a lot, but there is so much vehicle you're getting for this money. You can get into a Velar from just under $1 million for one of the 2-liter versions. Again, up to you, and again, up to you what extras and what features you really want. But I can tell you now, if you want to be able to go off-road in sheer absolute comfort and handle a lot of the ruts, well, there are 1 or 2 other choices on the market, but not many. This one certainly is in the equation. Sheer class, sheer comfort, sheer everything that you could possibly want out of your vehicle. For Motor Matters, I'm Eleanor, and I'll see you next time.